Welcome to another late night / early morning episode of STS Shoot the Shit. I am your host, Lucifer Alexander. Hope it's going good, or if you're a dick, I hope it's going really, really, really bad. Yeah. So, another episode. I think I'm on episode 7 now. So, I'm actually kind of enjoying talking about movies and music and stuff like that, video games, whatever, just shooting the shit. Hence the reason I created the podcast. So, I've only got like 2 followers at the moment. So, if you should happen to hear this episode or any of my others, please tell your friends, tell your mama, your baby mama, your mama's mama, and all the other mamas you know. And maybe a daddy or a daddy's daddy. Wait a minute. Maybe not the targeted audience I'm looking for. That's not what I meant. But I watched something, and I had to talk about it, even though it's going to be brief because it's not the reason I wanted to do this episode. So this episode, I found a group on TikTok called Dads Supporting Dads and Dudes Supporting Dudes. And it's basically guys just banding together to kind of give each other some hype, I think, and try to show each other that we can band together and have each other's backs and stuff like that. And if you're a dad, you know that life is hard. A married man with a family, that life is hard, life is shit, unless you were born with a silver spoon in your asshole. And yeah, it's tough. So I found this group, and it seems pretty cool. I think their goal was to try to follow each other to the point to where each person in the group has enough followers to where they can make some like extra cash or something off of TikTok. I don't think that part is going to pan out because I don't know how the algorithm works on TikTok, but I don't think that's how it works. You'd have to get like a shitload of followers, and I think a lot of people have to watch your video. I don't know. Point is I do like the group, though. I do like the idea of guys banding together and just, having each other's backs. I think that I lost all my friends. It happens in life. People grow older and they go their separate ways. And I lost all my friends ages ago. I feel like I haven't actually, and I use that term friend strongly. I use it for what I feel like it was meant to be. Not that person who you see, people conjured up this bullshit idea of, I mean, we don't see each other but like once or twice every 2 years or something, but if I ever needed him and I called him, he'd be there for me. You don't know that shit, man. That, to me, that's not the definition of a friend. I mean, if that's your definition of a friend, then that's cool, but I really like to cling to the old version of a friend, and that's that person that you talk to multiple times a week. This person knows your family, you know their family, you know each other's kids, you know each other's, I don't know, favorite fucking color. I don't know. The old definition of friendship that's where I stand on it. And I feel like guys need that nowadays, now more than ever. Times are shit. I mean, they've always been shit. Life is shit wall to wall. But, I mean, still, I think that guys really need to have each other's backs. And I believe in friendship. I believe in brotherhood. And I don't know. I don't think I actually have a friend like that. I've got a lot of acquaintances. I've got a couple of people who have showed up there for me when I asked them to on one or two, maybe 2 occasions. But I don't have that old school definition of friend. That person that I talk to like every week, and who I could call up at 2 a.m. and I'd be like, dude, I can't fucking sleep, man. I got some shit going on in my head. I can't sleep, man, and seriously, I need somebody to talk to. And he'd be like, I don't have that guy. They'd be like, yeah, dude, come on over, man. We'll go grab a bottle or something. We'll head to the garage. we'll have a drink or something. We'll wake our stupid asses up and just, yeah, we'll talk, man. You can get shit off your chest. I don't have that. I think a lot of people don't have that. I am jealous and envious of some of the guys that do have that. And I really think that guys need friendship. And the whole friendship and brotherhood, I think guys really need that. I really do. Because the world has just gotten harder and worse and just seems like more evil. I mean, it's always, like I said, it's always been bad, but I don't know. Anyways, maybe I'm getting off point. So I found that group, and I thought it was really cool, and I thought I'd do, like, a little tribute to guys. I know that, what was it, June? I think it was June. It was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month or something like that. So, and I didn't get a chance to do an episode. It was super busy. I was in fucking Wisconsin for like 2 weeks. And, yeah, I was busy as hell that month. And plus it was my birthday, my wife's birthday, and yeah, it was crazy. June was a bit of a pretty wild month, actually. So the first thing I wanted to touch on was I watched Happy Gilmore 2. Don't ask me why. My fucking wife wanted to watch it. I saw the trailer, had absolutely zero interest. As mentioned in one of my previous episodes, it is a sequel that never needed to be made, which apparently they're doing a lot of. I mean, I feel like they've been doing that, but now I feel like they're really reaching. Like, they're supposed to be doing a Wedding Singer 2. I talked about that in one of my previous episodes, and just why these sequels that are just not fucking needed. It's like they're just reaching. They don't go to theaters. They go straight to Netflix or straight to whatever streaming fucking service is paying for their stupid movie. And Happy Gilmore was a funny movie to me. That shit was great. That might, I mean, I don't know if that was my favorite Adam Sandler movie. My favorite Adam Sandler movie might possibly be Bulletproof. I don't know. But Happy Gilmore was great. I watched the second one the other day, and it was just dull and sad. It wasn't Happy Gilmore to me. That they used a ton of scenes from the first one. I don't know if that was to fill the time so they could just make the second movie, but they went back and showed so many scenes from the first film, which I guess maybe to help catch people up. But I mean, if you haven't seen the first Happy Gilmore, why the fuck would you watch the second one? So I don't know. If you've seen the first one, trust me, you remember all the characters. And I'll give them that. They brought a ton of characters back from the first one. Like, even small characters, they brought a shitload of them back. But it still wasn't worth it, man. It wasn't really that funny. It was mediocre at best. And I had maybe 2-3 laughs at that. And everyone was like, yeah, but Eminem's in it and all these other Shooter McGavin's in it. Or I know that's not his real name. I actually don't know that actor's real name, but that guy was pretty funny. But I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit. Eminem being in a movie damn sure is never going to be enough to save a movie for me. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I thought it was lame, slow, dull. I don't know. I didn't care for it. But hey, if you liked it, you liked it. That's your thing. So on to the main thing. And I know this episode's running a little long. I'll try to cut it short here soon. I know I promised in like one of my first or second episodes that I was going to keep these short. A little something for you to like drive to work to and listen to if you get fucking bored or something. Or you're at work and you just want to pop on an episode of STS and listen to the bullshit I have to say. I mean, yeah. So I'm trying to keep them short. Sometimes I get carried away because I love to chat. I love to, shoot the shit. So, delayed, but in honor of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and those groups I found, the dads supporting dads, dudes supporting dudes, I want to talk about manly movies. Those man movies. Those action-packed men with big muscles. Big titty muscles. Yeah. So tell me, like, if you ever hear this episode, I want you to comment and tell me what is your, like, action-packed, go-to guy kind of movie. I'm talking, like, Terminator, Predator, RoboCop type action shit. You know, Rocky, Rambo, whatever it may be. Whatever is your action type of thingy. Tell me, what would you say are some of your favorites? Because I love the RoboCops. I don't even care what people say. I love them. The Terminators, I'm a little on. The first one was good. Second one was good. Third one was really weird, with the aside from Kristana Loken, who was really hot, being the Terminator, which was something. That was something. Then they really shot off and made like 500 million more, and some were okay and some were just really not okay. And yeah, so Terminators are good. RoboCops are good. Predators, I might be kind of biased. I kind of like the Predators. I like the concept of the Predators. The Predators themselves are so fucking cool. And the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger was great. I love that one. Second one with Danny Glover, not so great. Not great. Then they made Alien vs. Predator, which I loved, but they still kind of made it seem like the stupid, how do you pronounce it? The xenomorphs, the aliens, whatever, were like still like better than the Predators. And I'm like, really? The Predators, dude. All the gadgets and shit they have, and the warrior type they are, or that we're taught they kind of are, or whatever. Like, they fucking, they hunt creatures and people and shit, man. But they made the xenomorphs a little bit more, like, better than the Predators, and I didn't really like that. Maybe I'm biased because I like the Predators. I'd have made the Predators, like, more badass and just kicked the xenomorphs' ass. But that's another good one. I like those. I do love the Rambo movies. I don't think I've ever seen the third Rambo. I love the first one and the second one. I don't think I've ever seen the third one. I think that's the one where he's in the fucking desert or some shit like that. Or the hills or caves or something. I don't even know. I guess I need to catch that one. But I skipped that one and ended up going to the new Rambos. That one were just Rambo. And then, shit, how many of those have they made? Would they make 5? I know the one they made just called Rambo. The one where he goes to the where the missionaries go to that village. That shit was gory and brutal, but damn, it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed that one. And then they made that other one. I don't remember what it was though. So okay, yeah. I don't know. They made that last one. Hopefully it's the fucking last one, because that guy really needs to stop acting. He's getting old. The one where his niece or something goes to Mexico, gets kidnapped or some shit, and then the cartel or whatever. It basically like Taken. His niece goes to Mexico, gets kidnapped, and is like sold to sex traffickers or whatever, and he quite actually goes after them. So it's basically Taken. And yeah, but it was okay. I mean, I guess for what it was. I don't know, but they really should stop. They don't need to make any more of those. It's a big problem they've got. Let's see, what are some other like manly type movies? I know the Rockies are good. They're not exactly action packed. Those are more like drama types. But I love the Rocky movies, man. I love them all the way up to number 4. And I don't know what it is, but 4 was always my favorite as a kid. The fucking Dolph Lundgren, the giant Russian. That was great, man. I love that shit. I loved watching that one. And then after that, I just didn't care for him. I kind of just stopped. Like Rocky 5 with, who was that? Billy Gunn or Billy Kid? I don't fucking remember. It's been so long. But that one wasn't really all that great. And again, kept going. Then made, what did he call it? Made Balboa, and then he branched off and made the Creeds. And I'm like, oh my God. You fucking actors just stretch to just make more and more, millions and millions. Why? I don't fucking know. Did you not have enough to begin with? I don't know. Let's see. What are some other ones, man? The Expendables. I enjoyed those. I don't even know how many they've made of those, but the first and second one were really good. I think they've made 4 altogether, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made 4 of the Expendables, but I don't know. But yeah, tell me some other like action-packed movies that you enjoyed, and don't you fucking dare comment with any Fast and the Furious bullshit. Nuh-uh. We ain't doing that one. That's not fucking action. That's shitty acting, like being overshadowed by really cool cars and a couple of hot bitches. That's all that is. Not really a single decent actor in those fucking movies. And then they tried to throw decent actors in those movies to try to make them better. Like, no, you're really not. No. I'm still not gonna watch it. I love Luke Evans. I think that guy's cool as shit. I think he's a great actor. I think that he was an awesome Dracula. I mean, holy shit, I wish they would do another one of those. That was great. But I heard they put him in there as a villain in one of them. And then I heard Kurt Russell was in another. I know they threw Ryan Reynolds in there, but... And I'm just like, no, you can keep throwing these actors in there, dude, but that's not going to make me watch any of these shitty fucking films because they're still based around Vin Diesel's non-talented acting ass. Guy couldn't fucking act for shit, man. And it's still based around him being the biggest badass on the planet who never gets beaten, whether it be physical or in a race. And yeah, I don't want to see that shit. I'm tired of that shit. You made like 800 fucking movies about Vin Diesel being a badass and whatever, and then you branched off and made the Tokyo Drift. Fuck you. No, fuck you. And fuck that franchise. Stupid shit. So don't comment with that crap. Tell me your guy's guy, man's man, go-to movie. You can go with some war movies. There's some good war movies out there. I don't care for a lot of them because after you've seen so many war movies, you're like, oh, okay. A lot of them are just kind of turn out to be the same. And I don't know why, but Mel Gibson made some of the best fucking war movies to me. Everybody's going to jump and say Saving Private Ryan. I hate that fucking movie. I think that movie sucked ass. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I thought it sucked. I could care less about Saving Private Ryan. I watched it once. I have no reason to ever watch it again. Absolutely no fucking reason. I thought it sucked. Now, Mel Gibson, on the other hand, made The Patriot. Fucking fantastic, phenomenal, movie. Okay? Movie was great. Okay? And then made We Were Soldiers. Holy shit, that was another great movie. That was a fantastic war movie. And yeah, those are like two of my favorites right there. I mean, another one would have to be Black Hawk Down. That was really good. I enjoyed Black Hawk Down. That had a ton of actors in it. And that was just a really good, suspenseful war movie. Those might be my three favorites. Brad Pitt did that Fury movie with Shia LaBeouf, John Barenthal, and whatever. And I did enjoy that one too. It's just the ending really pissed me off. It was one of those endings where it was like, that pisses me off, but I do still like the movie, but the movie would have been 10 times better to me had that ending been different. So I do love Fury. I thought that movie was cool as shit. The tank fights and all that. That was interesting. I've never really seen a movie like that. I'm sure they made them, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I just wish that ending would have been a little different. And then I don't know if you want to consider these war movies. You can or you can't. I don't think I would. I don't know. Like Schindler's List, The Pianist. Those are fantastic movies. I would swear by those movies no matter what. But then again, any movie about the Holocaust, though, I'm very skeptical about because I turn into a little bitch and I start crying. Because it takes a lot to get me to like sob. It takes a lot from a movie, okay, to get me to like cry or come close to crying. But motherfucker, Liam Neeson's performance in Schindler's List, especially in the end, you know what? If that didn't bring you close to tearing up, you can go fuck yourself, okay? You're dead inside and just go away. And The Pianist, Adrian Brody, hell of a performance. It's also insanely depressing and super sad, but also based on a true story. So, similar to Schindler's List. So those are just two fantastic movies. They're based about the Holocaust. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to consider those war movies because it doesn't show much of the war. It just shows more of like the horrible shit that's being done to, Jews and shit like that. So I don't know. But this episode has been going way too long. I'm so sorry for making this one long. I got carried away again. But if you see that trend, hop on it of dad supporting dads, dudes supporting dudes. Hop on the trend of following this fucking podcast because I need some followers. And I want to make $1. Okay? So come on. Tell some people. Tell your moms. Tell your pops. Tell your grams. Tell the grams, moms, grams, pops, grams, moms. You know what I mean? I don't know. Write that shit down. But seriously, thank you for listening. I hope you continue to listen. And I will catch you on the next episode.